Hello and welcome to this module. In this module, we're going to be looking at the types of motion design that we have. So before we go into creating motion designs, we need to look at the different types of motion designs that we have and the purpose for creating each of them. And possibly when we go into practical, we'll learn how to create each of them. So let's start with the first one, which is the most common, and that is the logo animation. Now, logo animation, or we can say animated logos, it's simply when you are animating a text and an icon together. Now, you know that logo, if you've seen the logo before, like on my screen right now, you can see the logo of Addis Academy. So the logo is a combination of the icon and the text. Most logos are always coming in this form. So we're talking about animated logos or logo animation. We're looking at how to create motion around these two elements. So creating motion around your icon and also creating motion around the text. That's simply what this type of logo is talking about. So you're animating the text and your icons to express dynamic messages. Animated logos helps to create a pattern and movement in your logos that culminate in rhythm and flow of your narration. This kind of animation is very good when you are presenting a logo. So let's say you're working on an identity or you created a logo as a graphic designer. Animating the logo would allow you to express it better, right? So in this particular course, we'll be looking at animating logo, but in a very simple way. When we get to the advanced course, which we'll be having in the next few months, then you'll be able to learn more on how to create better animations for your logos. This is just to open your eye and see the types of logos that we have. So the next one that we have is infographics. Now, infographics are basically like your flyers. I was talking about motion design or motion graphics. I said that your flyers always come in static form. So when you have a flyer, like you are looking at your screen now, it's just one flyer. It's a stagnant flyer. It's not moving. So when we add animation to this, when we start to move the element and make it rhythmic, then we call it a motion flyer. So most times we call it motion flyer. So just refer to them as infographics. So infographics are a type of motion graphics that use animation, text, and graphics to create a visual representation of data or information for your visual project. So most times, like when I create flyers for clients, they tell me that I should also make and I should also create motion flyers for them from the flyers I made. So I now take all of the elements I made, then I take them into the application I want to use or the software, and then I start to animate it. So I start to add motion to it. So instead of the heading just standing there, I can decide to bring in the heading using a particular transition. I can decide to spice the image and make it move. You get what am I trying to do? I'm trying to animate it, making it move. I hope you understand. So infographics are types of animations, and they can be used to simplify complex or abstract concepts, comparing different options, or showing trends and patterns in your project. So in the next, I think the next two video we'll be having, I'll be showing you how to create motion flyers in a very, very simple way, right? So let's move to the next one, which is animated ads. Now, animated ads are motion graphics that use animation and sound to create persuasive and compelling advertisement for your product or service. Now, this animated ads is basically the what most people refer to as animation. So that is the overall animation. That is when you like. I don't know if you've ever seen animations before, even on YouTube, where you see somebody where you see a sound or a voiceover playing, and you're seeing different elements on the screen. You're seeing text, you're seeing colors, you're seeing images. You're not seeing the face of somebody, but you're seeing these different elements that are portraying what the video is talking about. So it might either be a sound or it can be a voiceover, but you are seeing different elements that's portraying that particular thing. So those are what we refer to as animated ads. Most of the times, these ads are used by companies to promote their service, maybe to promote their product or to promote the brand itself or anything at all. So we refer to them as animated ads. That ad is simply short for advert. You get, so most times these ads are created to advertise something. And the other types that we have are product animation. We have we have product animation, which is using graphical elements to create realistic representation of your product. We have UI UX animation. This is where you are enhancing a user interface or user experience of the project. We also have explainer videos. So explainer videos also, these are, we can relate them to animated ads, but the only difference is that explainer videos are created to explain something. They are created to educate you on something. So they might also end up advertising something, but but their primary purpose is to explain to you. So explainer videos, most times they come in form of whiteboard. Not every time, but most times they come in that form so that you, because they try to eliminate every distraction. When you're creating animations, most times it is very exciting, and when it is so exciting, you won't really understand, like if somebody's trying to teach you something. But in explainer videos, the purpose is to teach something, so it's kind of eliminates every unnecessary color, unnecessary element, and just focus on just the content which is supposed to be passing across. Why for animated arts, it's incorporating every single thing, the voice, even if there's a voiceover, there's still going to be a sound playing at the background. It will be incorporating different effects, different transitions, different elements, just to spice up the video so that anybody that's watching the video can actually understand what is being communicated. You get, so these are different types of motion projects, or motion designs that we have. In the next module, yes, I think we should be we should be looking at how to create each of them. So we're taking it one after the other, from the logo animations, we're looking into how to create fly animations, and overall how to create adverts animations. So for these ones we have here, product animation, UI, UX, explainer videos. We would not be talking about them in this course. This was a basic course, and because of the fact that you won't be able to send your task or your assignment to me directly, so we don't want to delve in so many so deep stuff. But when our advanced class is open, then you can always join the advanced class, and then you'll be able to meet other students, and whenever I give you a task, you can always submit and do other things there. I hope you understand. So this is going to be the end of this particular module. I believe you've learned something from here. Stay tuned. The next module, we're going to be going deeper into how to create animation. So I'll see you in the next module.